I've been encouraged to come out and talk more about the Inner Dao Method, a system I've created through experience with my teachers and my own personal experience over 40 years. Teaching people privately, mostly, clients or indoor students, and training them in a system of internal practices. So the Inner Dao Method is a combination of ancient practices, yoga, Taoist alchemy, and Native American shamanism. Its intent is to help you with mental, physical, and spiritual health. The system is to return your true nature, what we term as returning your true nature. What is your true nature? Well, most people, I don't think, quite understand what true nature means when I use that term. Most people think they're in their true nature now. However, if you really inquire and notice that we're not quite aligned with the earth, and this is causing most of the problems in the world today, most of the conflicts internally, externally, and it's this disconnection. When I first started as shaman apprentice, my teacher said to me, "Don't assume your reality is my reality." And that really set me back to thinking, what does he really mean? And it brought me on this path of self-inquiry and learning through many teachers and my own internal work to understand how to really give you a system that where you don't get more lost by trying to find yourself. Many things with the monastic life and other things, they follow a daily protocol, and they're really following instead of finding themselves. And so my intention is to give you the tools that can simplify, strip away all the dogma, and give you the alchemy that is through all the ancient practices. So your true self is really the self you were born in. And it's the unborn mind that when you're resting in it, that you access your real divinity, the divine light. So we're returning that light that has been taken from us. Often the terminology in the Taoism is that you become frozen, you become like a comet. And behind you is a tail of light, which is your awareness and vitality. And where there's energy, there's vitality, but we really never access the potential of the human body. We don't really know anything about it in the modern society. No one's going to empower you to go beyond their control. And with the industrial age, it even got worse. First it was whips and chains, and now it's a sophisticated system of beeps and chirps that are all, everything's trying to get your attention for profit. We're even, now we're even tracked, everything we say and do. So this creates what we call a projection state. We live in a type of shadow of ourself, where the light behind us projects the shadow. And so what we're doing is reversing the light. We're returning to ourselves. And through my own awakening experiences, it started when I was actually very young, and studying and understanding those things, because if I didn't have a Rinpoche and my Native American teacher, I surely wouldn't understand the things that was happening to me, and be able to develop and kind of reverse engineer to find and create the system that I have today that has already helped many people. Now I'm coming out more public to share these practices and begin teaching more online and sharing some of these things. So one of the things that I want to share to end with, I've entered these awakened states, and through meditation and through actual, first it was a painting, like using painting as divination, where I wouldn't sit for a few hours, I would sit for 8 to 16 hours. And these things were explained to me by my teachers, how I was accessing another part of myself. But one of the things I learned, that it's not just what many people are looking for, this awakened state or enlightened state, but once you really get there, what about the rest of your life? Yeah, you have to come back to the world we're in, and this modified world. And I've learned to kind of live in the world but not be of it. So what I learned is, these states will fade away as soon as you start engaging. And I think for anyone, they're kind of fooling you if they say, I've enlightened. There might even not be that necessary term, but when you look at it, the light, enlightenment is mind. So it's the light in the mind, returning back that light that we've lost. And so the whole process is returning this light. And most people are trying to get out of the body through their shamanic experience or their meditation. But what I've really learned, and longevity and understanding, especially the science of the Taoist practices and alchemy, when we get old and frozen, we start just more and more frozen in our life, frozen in our mind, frozen in our heart, frozen in our energy, frozen in our spirit. And what that does is first create a mental, emotional problems. And today you'll be shocked that because of the modernization, those things happen at 50% of 12-year-olds and 75% of 27-year-olds. It's not the old people. What happens eventually to the older people is organ failure, because your body is not getting the proper energy, because it's disconnected from the earth. It's disconnected from what you could call a free energy that is here, this quantum field of energy. And science has found this energy. They call it, in their terminology, the 0 point, where you go into the present state. And it's really about the body. It's really nothing about the mind. And what I do share is this is not a bunch of teachings to coach you on how to be or how to do. It's nothing about the external world. It's actually all about the internal world. And through, we have a term, when the inside shifts, changes, the outside changes, or the outside shifts. And really it's about awakening the body. And most people don't understand, it's not just the subconscious mind that is, what most people don't understand is it's not just the subconscious mind, it is the body, where it goes from the mental state to the emotional state, to your nervous system, to your tissues, to your tendons, skeleton, fascia, all of it. And so we have to unwind the body to unwind the mind. We have to rewire the mind. We have to recondition the nervous system, and then get the body back online, back connected. It's plugged in to what you could call the matrix. We need to unplug and then plug into the natural world, and how we do it. And that's the most important thing. It's not so much creating a full-blown Kundalini experience. It's just getting the nectar and being able to drink that nectar and that vitality that's right there. It's like a river flowing, but where it's, or you could say, it's like the radio, we're on one frequency, but that frequency is just here. But we never have the potential for this device, this organic machine, to to come back online. We never really reach that full potential of our energy. And what I share is the ability to do that. You know, to link in with these things, not something for afterlife, for to fully live now, and to have vitality in your life, to have true awareness, to really know that person that came to be here on this, in this dimension, and the true nature of reality through simply reversing your light.